I sent you the stream. Yeah, just trying to get all these all in. Where's Klaus Martini? So what's basically going to happen is it's going to pick up what I say in my stream, I take it. If I go to my own party, it won't hear Andy, it will just be what I'm playing. Alright, cool. Now Zande, both micro... Why does that keep saying that? Only microphone audio is being broadcasted. It's Bruno. W... No. Some of these... Oh mate, I was struggling a second ago. I'm gonna struggle in tonight. Evo Venger. What? Well, I've sent him an invite. If he turns up, he turns up. For what? Tier 2? We didn't have many. Nick the Villa. What does that say? Pope Neep. What? Pope Noop. Noop. Neep. Neep. Poep. These guys were doing 207s a second ago. And I did a 209. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna be shocking tonight. I haven't practiced, he's been sweating it. Yeah. God, he won't let it live. He won't let me get away with that, will he? Race. Or race. Nick de Villa, sorry, sent a message to Andy earlier instead of you. Nick de Villa just sent me a message saying he won't be racing due to his pedals playing up. So at the minute we've got 6 cars. I sent them. I've sent them all out. I'm waiting on Leon Fernie. Who else? Obviously, we've not got Snowman. We've not got Evo Avenger. Zande. Zeus. HRT Zeus. And that is it. Oh, and Laney and MX5, but he knows I've sent the stream. So. And Jaffa Cake. So, Delori, yes. Vleek, yes. At the minute, I've got 6. Who said that? That's alright, he's shit driver anyway. Am I hosting Touring Car, by the way, for tier 1? I think I have the best Wi-Fi, don't I? So I might as well host it. Yeah. Yeah, we're still waiting on Zande, Zeus, and Jaffa Cake. Who we got? It's handy, isn't it? have we got any more reserves for tier 1 touring car? Tier 2. Yeah. No. No. So just Zeus and Jaffa Cake and Zande. Zeus and Zande. So I've set it all up now, so we're going to stream it anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry about it, it's fine. If we don't send another invite to Zeus and Zande. Right, we've got Zande, so we have 8 drivers. So the rest aren't coming, are they? Yeah, I'm not worried about that. In the wet as well. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I could just hear G stressing about it. Right. Right. I'm going into my own party. Just let me know that it's live, alright? By Discord. Alright, I'll catch you later. Okay, we all ready? We all good? Right, okay. We will start bang on 7 o'clock. Okay, so everyone make sure they got their correct cars. Make sure you stay in the same cars for the rest of the season, so it's easier for us to identify who is who, okay? Right. Just double check this as well. Good luck, boys. I'm going to go into my party and get going. Alright, good luck, boys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Emotive Racing. We are live here at Brno for the Tier 2 Touring Car Championship. We've currently got the Tier 2 drivers out on circuit right now, trying to get themselves set up and ready for the qualifying session ahead. Should be an interesting race here this evening. The cars are currently out on track in dry conditions, but it will be wet this evening. Currently on track, we have here tonight for the Tier 2. Sorry, I was just double checking that everything was. Just double checking that everything was working. Just hearing myself there. Just we currently have on track. We have Zande here this evening. We got 8 cars this evening for the Tier 2. Sadly, we would have had more, but for some reason are missing drivers either due to illness, technical problems, or they just haven't bothered to show up. So tonight we have KRBR Zande 59 here currently on second in the Renault Megane. We also had Eleni MX5. We have Poap Neep here in another Megane. I think it's an all Megane grid. So I'll just refresh this place right now. We have Delori as well here this evening in the Monster Energy. We also have his brother Bleak, or Fly as he likes to be called. So I'm going to make sure I'm just going to call him Fly for the rest of the night. And we've also Klaus Martini here this evening. 8-car grid, like I said. Oh, and we've also got WSRCJ, who is currently fastest at the minute on circuit with a 2092. Currently got 7 people watching the stream. Please can you like and subscribe to our channel, and if you have any friends who are currently in the championship, please get behind them, get supportive of them, and I want to hear some comments, and let's see how these drivers get on. I know we're only down to 8, but I'm sure these guys are putting on a fantastic show here in the wet conditions. But as of right now, we are currently with Jay, who's going through the tight, twisty section. Bruno's an interesting circuit here in the Czech Republic. I believe it's the Czech Republic, if I'm correct. But also we will be having the Tier 1s closely followed after these guys. At the minute we have ACC running on as well, so all sorts of action-packed racing going on here at Motive Racing. So here at Bruno, we're in, like I said, we're here in the Czech Republic, and we have 14 corners around here. This is usually used as a MotoGP circuit. So the guys currently out now just pushing the limits. You see Delori, they're going properly sideways and pushing the limit of that car, of the Megane. But as we see, we've got a couple of people here in the comments. We've got Kelly Davis. Hello Kelly Davis, saying hello to myself. My dad, he'll be racing in the Tier 1s later this evening, so probably getting an idea of what the conditions are going to be like, and making sure that he has his pit strategy figured out and sorted. We also have Nicky here this evening, a part of Team Prolapse, and he says WSR looks like a Team Prolapse car. Yes, it does, Nicky, for sure, and I guarantee if any of you boys are thinking about coming in and doing the Touring Car Championship, that would be the car of choice that you guys would pick. I'm surprised Exmar hasn't picked it, to be fair, but we're sure we got Exmar will be in the Tier 1s as well after the Tier 2, so it should be an action-packed race for sure for the Tier 1s. But right now, we're currently watching the Tier 2s, and at the minute, the Team Prolapse maybe driver of Jay is currently out on pole position with a 208.6. Delori and Fly are still using each other as a tow and slipstream. Both Monster Energy cars. We've got Fury's granddad here giving a bit of support to myself. Evening, Dan, the stream's a little bit laggy. Yeah, it might be a little bit laggy. We're currently running off Andy's PC. He's currently commentating on the ACC, and he's currently streaming straight off YouTube from mine. So it's going to be a little bit laggy. It's best I can do for now, but I promised the Tier 2s that I put on a show for them, and here they are. They're here getting their stream as they missed out last week. I promised them they would have it, and here they are. As we just see, Laney goes fastest there with a 206.8. That's a quick lap time around here, so the Tier 1s should be interested to know how quick that these guys are going to be going for when they come into their race. But remember, it is going to be raining here this evening at Brno, the Czech Republic. We've got Fury in the comments. It's Dan the man. How's it going? It's going well, my friend. It's going well. You got yourself ready and prepared for the Tier 1s? But I'm interested to know the guys who are currently in the in the comments right now, please drop in a prediction of who you think is going to take pole position here tonight and probably the race win. Like I said, wet conditions here and an 8-car grid. We want to try and promote this Touring Car Championship a little bit more so we can get a couple more guys in the Tier 2s, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good race nonetheless. We've got Klaus Martini, the only man who is driving a different car this evening. He's the only one who has opted out to do the Mercedes. We're currently seeing a couple of comments. Thanks for streaming. Of course, ready for tonight. Good to hear that, Fury. And yeah, no worries. I did say that we would get some streaming for the Tier 2s, and here they are. They're getting their show, and for sure we will be giving them a great show here this evening. Still currently Laney is on pole position. He's got 5 minutes left, so he can get out and do another lap, but he's got a second ahead of Delory, and we know Delory is no slouch for sure in that Monster Energy. And his brother Vleek, or I can never pronounce his name, but he prefers to be called Fly, so we're going to call him Fly for this evening. So Delory and Fly, both brothers, both running the Monster Energy, and both will be trying to look to take a front row grid if they can. And I just see in the comments there, Nikki, I'm choosing Jay for Team ProLapse car. So Jay is being supported by Team ProLapse because he is running at the rainbow colours. So you've got a little bit of a fan club already, Jay. But like I said, currently at the minute, Elaney is on pole position, but he looks to have a penalty, so he may be dropping a grid slot. So at this precise minute, Delory looks like he'll be on pole position. As we come through this section here, we've got the as Jay just gives Klaus Martini a little bit of a rub there. A little bit rude of him, but they're both coming right up the hill. And Mercedes is definitely a handful. I'm interested to, it's interesting to know that Klaus Martini has gone for Mercedes. I guess it is his preferred car. But nonetheless, it's nice to see a different car. Like I said, wet conditions here this evening. So we will see how these boys get on as they come towards the line. Jay crosses the line. Does he improve? He does not. And neither does Klaus Martini. So I have to keep an eye on that. Fury goes. Tonight's going to be FU Racing versus Team ProLapse again. And thumbs up from Fury's granddad there. A little bit of bribery. We are going to see some Dan Donuts in Tier 1. Definitely not in Tier 1. I don't think I have the pace here until Bruno. If these guys are doing 206 and 208s, I will be struggling tonight. But I will definitely give it a go. But we've currently got 13 people watching the stream. So please, if you are watching right now, if you're currently watching the stream right now, we've got 15 people watching. Please hit that like button. We want to get as many likes as possible, and please subscribe to the channel. Jeez, but Andy is doing the stream. I don't know why it's laggy. We'll try and sort it out so Dan can stream next time. Yeah, for next time I will be trying to stream on my own, but as of right now, we're just having to deal with this lag. I'm sorry to the Tier 2s, but they did promise a show, so here they are. And Fury says in practice he got a 202. 202, Fury, really? That's in that. Wow, I don't know where I'm struggling then. Did you have track limits on? But and Kelly Davis says going to eat some donuts. Yeah, he's going to enjoy some donuts while he's racing, and probably when he comes into the pit lane and they offer him some donuts, he will be enjoying them for sure. We're currently watching Fly right now, exiting that tight, twisty section of chicanes. I'm going to try and find who currently is about to start a lap so we can take a lap around Bruno circuit. So we'll go with Jay. And Jay looks like we'll go with the ProLapse colours. There's the rainbow colours there just underneath. Can't quite see him very well. He's currently following Klaus Martini. He exits the final corner as he begins another lap here of Bruno. Like I said, Bruno is usually a MotoGP circuit. Normally the motorbikes that race around here and are very much suited to their cars. The modern day circuit was built for, like I said, the motorbikes, and has been here ever since in the Czech Republic. It has held the FIA Touring Car Championship, the FIA GT1 Championships, Formula 2 and Superbike World Championships, including MotoGP. The lap record is currently held by a Toro Rosso back in 2017, an not confirmed track record. But this layout has been set up since 1987. It's definitely a tight, twisty circuit for the drivers. Just looking through the comments, are they? Nicky's gonna put, are they as nice as Dan's from last night? Well, they were pretty poor donuts, to be fair, last night. But Fury goes, but yeah, track limits was on. I don't know where I got the time, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty proud of it. You should be, Fury, but let's see if you can hang that, keep that pace up in the next few guys. Another comment here saying, let's go Delory and Bleak, or Fly as I'm going to call him here tonight. So we've got supporters for the, I believe they're Belgian, so I'm going to say Belgium as a guess, but currently we've got Craig on circuit now. He looks like he's to be finishing his lap. With only 2 other cars left on circuit. We've got Delory and Laney still out on circuit. These guys are last on track to set their lap time. I think Craig is done. He seems to be going relatively slow. He's not very quick, as Laney is coming through the final section here. He's really pushing at McGann to the limits. He says his he wants to get into tier 1 so he can have a battle with another driver, a Prolapse driver. I'm not going to name names, but he wants to go into tier 1 so he can have a race with one of the other pro drivers. But as we're seeing now, Laney coming across the final corner and towards the line. We've got 16 people watching the stream. Please hit that like button. We've only got 9. As Laney crosses the line and does a 2:06.1 and improves his lap time. So currently he's on pole position, but he will be having a penalty by the looks of things, so he might get down 1 place. But as we see now, Delory coming around the final corner in the Monster Energy. Renault McGann, can he improve and can he put himself on pole position? And we'll find out just in a minute. As the qualifying session is over, Laney will take pole position, Delory will take second, and WSR will take third on the grid. So we're just going to let the drivers get themselves sorted, and we will go from there. Like I said, we currently have got 17 people watching the stream right now. We've only got 11 likes, so please hit that like button and subscribe and tell your friends about Motive Racing. If you want to get involved and be a part of the touring car action, be a part of tier 2, then please head over to www.motive.com and sign up. Have a look at our Discord and get involved. If you want to be a commentator or a steward, please sign up. We will find plenty of jobs for you here. They got a 13-minute race here around Brno. And it is wet conditions, so they'll be making sure they put their wet tyres on. And for the drivers, if they are listening to me right now, as we lost a driver there. We seem to have lost a driver in the background. I'm not sure who is disconnected there, but we have lost a driver from the session, which is a shame. But still, we still got Delory out on pole position, I believe. Well, anyway, doesn't matter now. We are now syncing up and we're about to get going here in Brno in the wet conditions. The reds arrive, the lights go on, and away we go here in Brno in the Czech Republic. And Jay gets a fantastic start. Laney improves as well. Laney actually had a 2-place grid penalty, so now he's trying to make his way through the back. And we've got all sorts of chaos at the back there. We've got Craig and Fly all getting caught up, so Craig has lost out there big time. But Jay in the Prolapse car is currently leading them away as well. But as they come through the section here, they've got to be careful with wet puddles, because I know for sure Brno has some treacherous puddles here at the circuit. As they now come into turn 3, we're watching Delory, but Laney and Jay are going at it side by side, really giving each other good respect here. And he just has to pull out of that, and Laney has to just sit behind Jay at the minute. Jay doing a fantastic job to stay in stay in front, I mean. And we'll go on board with Jay right now to see how bad the conditions are. Go on board with him, Laney all over the back of Jay. See, it's really treacherous conditions. The tier 1 drivers will be in this situation as well, so they'll be getting a good idea of what the track conditions are like. 13 minutes of this session. And currently Jay is trying to keep his way from Laney, but Laney is making sure he isn't getting too far away. Delory isn't too far behind, and Neep is not far behind either, so these guys going at it. We've got the Mercedes currently in 5th place of Klaus Martini, with Fly going right off the circuit there and just trying to see if there's any grip on the gravel, but he's struggling to get back on circuit, and his brother is currently way out in front, and Craig is slowly catching up to the back of him. But we go back to the front of the action. Jay is still leading them away, but Laney seems to have a better run through that corner and has better grip, and they're coming up towards the chicane now. Can Laney find any grip past? Looks treacherous conditions out there, front wheel drive, so these guys are quite lucky. I would not want to be in a BMW right now. But up the hill as they come. And Nicky, you was quick. Every time I close, I just lost grip. So there's Fury and Nicky talking about the Formula Renault race last night. As you see Laney looking it down the inside towards the penultimate corner, and Laney is... Sorry about that, it's my internet side. That's not anything to do with the stream or anything, it's just my poor internet. But Laney looks to take the lead away from Jay, and now Jay just has to sit back in. Boot Neep is just currently in 3rd right now, and he's moved up past Delory. Delory seems to have lost out there, and as we see Laney's going very wide. Jay comes down the inside again. These two having a fantastic fight going at it. We've got 18 people watching the stream. Please hit that like button. But right now we're watching Laney. Jay looks like he's about to lose out to Bob Neep as well, but they're pushing each other, and just has to concede the place. Jay holding on to dear life there, but Jay pushing as hard as he can. Laney currently still leading them away. Delory's just watching this action right now. A fantastic start from these tier 2 touring car drivers, keeping it clean, keeping it fair. A little bit of rubbing as we're on board with Delory, trying to watch all the action. Jay is trying to find a way past Laney. Laney really putting in the work and time in these cars, and is wanting to get out of tier 2 and be promoted to tier 1. So he's pushing as hard as he can. Jay looking down the inside. Is there a gap? Oh, it's very close, rubbing bumpers, but Laney hangs on to that position. And he goes into that corner, and Jay just kind of misses his braking a little bit. But Laney looks like he's got control of this race so far. Klaus Martini in the background just as now, as we've seen Craig and Fly having a fight here, as Craig goes down the inside of Fly and has gained that position. So now these guys can start making their way through the pack and get themselves back to the front. And Jay's looking down the inside of Laney, and it just goes for the move, and Laney's gone really wide. He's struggling with grip. He can't get the car to grip up. As you see Jay looking to the outside now, Laney to the inside. They're going to go up into the corner, next corner into the chicane. Laney would have the inside, but if Jay can hold out, he'll have the inside for the next corner. But he's just gone wide in the first part of the chicane and has lost out here to Laney. Laney hangs on to the lead as of right now. And Botney is not far behind, and Delory. These guys all separated by 1 second. Great racing here from the... And Delory just misses his brake a little bit, and he manages to catch it up and avoid hitting Botney there. But I really don't know what to say. These guys are so tight. They're a second between each other, and they're really showing a great fight. Tier 2s are really showing us what they can do. Klaus Martini is just off the pace of these guys, but fantastic racer. Bootney is looking down the inside of Jay. Jay's going to try and push that car as far as he can, and he goes a little bit wide. Bootney is looking to the inside, but that's given a chance for Laney to just start pulling away. And it looks Nicky saying, Jay doing good in that Rainbow Power. The Rainbow Power really pushing him through, but as of right now, Laney is still out in front. Bootney is looking to the inside, and it looks like Jay's just much better on the brakes, as Delory is looking to make a move, but not quite close enough. We've got 18 people watching the stream right now. Please hit that like button and give these tier 2 guys a big support. These guys are here putting on a show. There's only a handful of guys, but they're still showing you what they can do. Bootney's getting really defensive there from Delory, and Delory messes his braking up and loses out to these two, and probably back onto them pretty quick. But right now, Jay is still defending heavily from Bootnik. Bootnik is really trying to boot him up the backside and get him going, because at this minute Laney is running away with this right now. He's starting to build that gap and run away from the rest of the pack. Klaus Martini currently still struggling on his own in that Mercedes, but he's still staying relatively close to the pack. You see Craig and Fly at the back of the pack. These two are obviously caught up with each other and struggling to get back in the race, but still Laney out in front. Bootnik just having a look on the inside of Jay, not quite close enough as these lots start to string out a little bit. But Jay is still, Bootnik's got a great run through there. He's got a great move to the inside. Can he have a go on Jay? No. Jay keeps overshooting that corner and messes up his brake in, but Bootnik's going to go around the outside. Can he get it done? No, he hasn't got the drive, but he stays behind. And great racing from these guys. Fantastic to watch. These guys last week out did race at Algarve. They didn't get it streamed, but they were still racing hard there, and they're racing hard again. As you see, Delory goes down the inside of Bootnik, but he gets the job done, but Bootnik comes back and switches underneath him, and then it goes back around the final corner, and Bootnik maintains that position, swapping and changing, and looks like the puddles are getting a lot worse out there now, so it's going to get more and more difficult each lap for these guys. Currently 17 people watching the stream. Please hit that like button. We've only got 11 people liking it, so please hit that like button. Laney, MX5 still out in front. WSRJ is still in second place, but this really tight fight between him and Bootnik in third and fourth, with Delory as Klaus Martini brings up the top 5. Craig in 6th place and Fly currently in 7th. But you're seeing here to catch up to him. You see Bootnik is really on the back of Jay now, maybe possibly looking to make a move down the inside. Is he going to have a look? He just has a little hesitant look, but he doesn't quite get it down there. It's quite difficult to pass here at Bruno. You really have to send one down the inside and hope your rival sees you. But Bootnik trying something different here. He goes wide and tries to do a tighter line, but Jay is still there. He's still in the way in that Prolapse colours that Nicky is probably absolutely loving right now. Laney currently right now in the lead, still trying to pull away from these others. Not getting very far. Jay's just starting to creep back onto the back of him, but sure he'll be making of getting away from this pack. He needs to make sure he starts gapping, or else they're going to just catch back up again. Got a little bit of a glitch there from the stream, but still currently out in front. Laney is still in pole position for this race. Jay still close, 5/10 away. Bootnik as well, and Delory, these four putting on a fantastic show. Klaus Martini currently in 5th place. Craig trying to do everything he can to get onto the back of Klaus Martini, and Fly currently in 7th. These guys are really struggling in these wet conditions, but still formation as they go around. Laney in 1, Jay in 2, Bootnik in 3, and he has a fantastic run out the final corner. Will he have a look on the inside of Jay? He's going to have a look maybe right on the back of him. We go to his on board. He's getting really close. Jay gets a little bit of a tank slap as we see Laney really wide out in front, as you can see. He has a tighter exit. You see a puddle there. That's going to really affect the cars as they come round. But Bootnik all over the back of him. He's looking to make a move on the outside. Where is Jay? There is Jay. Jay just seems to be much better on the brakes. Gets a little bit of a slide. I think that's given Bootnik an opportunity to have a look around the outside. Delory's just dropped off the back of these guys, and Bootnik's going to go right around the outside. Jay's going to give him the space, and Jay loses out. A beautiful move there from Bootnik. Fantastic job from him. He goes right around the outside and gets that position. Beautiful job there from him, and now Jay is currently sitting in 3rd place. He looks to be making a move back down the inside. There's all this area gap. Bootnik gives him the respect, gives him the space. Brilliant driving from these guys. Awesome stuff from them. But Jay's going to go around the outside, but I think Bootnik's just going to hold on to that position, and he does so. Awesome stuff. This is really going to be helping Laney right now. He can start to pull away, but he keeps going a little bit wide. Bootnik actually was quick at that lap. He did a 2:19. See Laney go very wide there, and he's all over the curb. But Delory will be sitting there and be enjoying this fight right now. He'll be wanting to get involved, and Nicky says, nice overtake. Yeah, a brilliant overtake from these tier 2 guys. They're doing absolutely brilliantly in these wet conditions. And Jay goes down the inside of Botnik, and he gets the move done. But he's going to have the outside, and he just goes on the break much later. He's able to hold back and get that second place back. Brilliant stuff from these guys. We've only had 10 minutes of the session. They've still got 18 minutes left to go. All sorts can still happen, but still Laney out in front, doing what he needs to do. Klaus Martini is still nearby in that Mercedes. If anything happens to these lot, he will be in contention of a better position. Currently 15 people watching the stream. 2 people haven't liked the stream, so please hit that like button. We did have 20 people at one point. If you want to be a part of this amazing action here in the touring cars, then please head over to Motive website, motiveracing.com, and you can get involved with the touring cars. There's spaces available here in this discipline. Currently got 8 cars for this championship, and a few will be missing out due to, like I said, illness or technical difficulties, but they will be back for the next race. But there's a couple of spaces available. But Jay currently right now in second place. They have lost touch to Laney. I think they've been too busy fighting each other, and Laney's managed to pull that gap away from the leaders. Laney in first. Jay defending heavily from Butnik and from Delory. These guys inseparable. These guys are putting on a great show right now. And Delory goes for a dive. He's got fed up with sitting and watching, and he goes for a move, and it's not paid off. He has actually lost out, and so has Butnik. Butnik has lost out to Jay. Jay's gone really wide into that corner, and these guys really have to get back onto terms now so they can catch back up to Jay and maybe start working their way up to Laney again. But Laney's pulled a 2-second gap to WSRJ, but Jay's doing everything he can to try and bring that gap back down. But Laney has got this under control. See, Craig is starting to improve his lap times and start to catch onto the back of Klaus Martini, and Fly is also starting to improve his laps. So everyone's starting to get used to these conditions. They're not going to improve. They are stuck like this to the end of the race. But Jay's doing a fantastic job right now of holding back these 2 cars behind him of Butnik and Delory. Just having a look through the comments. Ruti, yes, my home race. I take it he's from the Czech Republic. So it's going to be his home race. But the current people who are watching in the stream, please send me your prediction of who you think is going to win this race. At the minute, Laney is still currently out in front, but Jay, Delory and Butnik, and Delory going at it side by side. Delory looking down the inside, right on the curb, and he gets the move done. Butnik has to just concede there to Delory and just follow in his. You see that puddle's getting bigger and bigger out of the final corner. Really going to get more and more tricky towards the end of the session, but currently right now Jay is staying ahead of Delory and Butnik. Klaus Martini in the Mercedes coming across the line to again complete another lap, and as you can see, he's improving each time at 2 minutes 22, 2 seconds faster than his last lap. Craig is coming across the line as well, and Fly is improving also. He goes back to the main action here as Laney has pulled away. He has near enough 3 seconds on the cars behind him, and Delory sets his sights on WSRJ. Delory also in the tier 2 Clios with his brother Fly as well. These 2 racing in the Clios and racing in the touring cars. These guys are really throwing themselves here at Motive Racing, and it's great to see the Belgian boys here really giving Motive a good support and action here, and they're really showing us some fun here this evening. But we've got Butnik starting to get onto the back of Delory now. These guys are actually lapping quicker than Jay, so if they start working together, they might be able to get back onto Jay and try and outfox him a little bit. But it's very, like I said, it's very difficult here at Brno to overtake. But we will see how they get on. Laney is currently still out in front, 3 seconds ahead of WSRJ. Now he's got clear air, he can just focus on his laps and pull away. Duaney in third and Butnik in fourth. Still Klaus Martini in the Mercedes in fifth, Craig in sixth, and Fly in seventh place. see Delory and Butnik touching right onto the back of WSRCJ. Really starting to hound him back again. He's had a poor lap, or these two have just put the foot down and caught back up to him. But we should see if Delory can make a move. He is right there. He's looking to the inside. But he thinks better of it. He thinks it's best to just hang on a minute, as Jay is really struggling with the understeer there. He's running really out wide. There's that horrible puddle, and they all get through it fine as Delory gets a great run out that final corner, and he looks to get closer and closer to Jay in the slipstream. Is he going to look to make a move down the inside? Jay goes to defend. Delory stays to the outside. Probably not the best idea to defend there. It would have been better to stay on his line. And Butnik comes flying in and takes the place from Delory. And might have been a little bit of a brake check there from Jay, or he was just struggling to turn the corner, so he had to brake. But Butnik straight down the inside as Delory's now coming back at Butnik. Delory going down the inside. Jay defending for his life from these guys, and Delory takes that inside. Butnik giving him the space and respect that he deserves. But Butnik gives a little bit of a tap there to Delory in the Monster Energy. McGann gives him a little bit of a push and a tug as we go down the hill now. Great action from these three. As you've seen, all sorts of tyres being blown across the circuit there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Really being aggressive on the track limits there. But currently got Jay still in front of these guys. Delory in third, and Butnik. These three are inseparable. They do not need each other alone. This gives Laney a chance to just pull in a second each lap away from these guys. So he's now got a 4-second gap to them as we go back to this fight. Butnik seems to have a great run down the hill, and he goes to look to the inside. Is he going to get the move done? Delory waits and waits and waits and goes for the cutback, and he just gives him a little rub and a nudge. A little bit desperate for there from Delory, but he was trying to get his nose back underneath the Butnik and try and force him out. As they nearly cut the corner there, they think better off cutting that because they will get a slowdown. But brilliant stuff from these guys. They haven't cut any corners. They've kept everything on the track, and they've still got no penalties. Laney's still out in front, doing 2:19s. No one else is matching that pace at the minute. But Jay in second place right now, and he's starting to get away from these two. These two are too busy fighting each other, and it's really affecting their race right now. As we got a bit of a quiet section, let me just remind everyone in the stream, 15 people are currently watching this right now. Just want to say, if you want to be a part of the action, please head over to www.motiveracing.com and get involved. If you want to be a racer, you want to be a steward, staff member, commentator, then please get involved for sure. And you're seeing here, Butnik's getting close to Jay. Jay's going very defensive and holds that position, but really looking to get a switch back on Jay here. Jay is going really defensive. He's holding his line. Butnik's got a great run out the exit, and Jay goes very defensive. He's already defending from him, and they're side by side as they come down the hill. And Butnik's going for it. He's gone later on the brakes. He's going wide, really wide. Delory's going to be loving this. He's going to be getting closer and closer, but he hangs on, and they hold station. Nicky goes and puts, I'm impressed with this. Good battle. Go on, Jay, holding it well. And Delory comes down the inside of Butnik and pushes him wide. Great stuff here from these guys. Keeping it clean, keeping it fair. Awesome driving. If this is what it's going to be like in Tier 2, I cannot wait to see what Tier 1 will be. But awesome stuff from these guys. Butnik running a little bit wide there, right onto the curb, but Delory still in front of him. He's got Butnik all over the back of him and struggling to hold him back there, but these two are letting Jay get away. Jay goes deep and struggles to get the car stopped. There comes Butnik back down the inside and pushing Delory wide. Great racing from these guys. These two have been changing positions of every lap. But now they're just losing sight of Jay at the minute, and Jay's just pulling away from this gap. But Laney is now just eased off the pace a little bit. He's just on a 2 minute 20.0 to go through that puddle. The times are starting to come down. Cross line, yeah, he's lost 7/10 there, so he is starting to struggle. What does Jay do? Jay's coming across the line now. He does a 22.0, so these guys are starting to struggle with the conditions. It's getting a lot wetter out there as we've got less than 9 minutes of this race left. These guys still batting out. Klaus Martini comes towards the line now to finish another lap in the Mercedes. Craig is slowly bringing that gap down to Klaus Martini, and Fly at the back as well. Just had a bad start. Laney out in first. Jay and Delory, Bootney all close to each other. And Bootney goes to make the move, but he doesn't quite get there. And Jay defending heavily once again. Bootney is right on the back of Delory, goes for the outside line, trying to get the better grip. As they go down the hill now, Delory looks to the inside, he tries it on Jay. Jay, just a little bit of a gap, but shuts the door on him, and that's it. He will not get past now. Jay's like, nope, you're not getting through there. I may have made a little mistake, but you're not getting past me there. Jay holding a very strong defense there as Delory tries to push his way through, but fails to do so. Bootney ready to pick up the pieces once these guys hit each other. Awesome driving from these guys. Laney still currently out in front with this pack, hunting each other down. They're just not getting anywhere near Laney. Laney has just been on another page this evening, and he's really put in the practice here for these touring cars. We're seeing Jay just getting a little bit squirrely in the entrance as Bootney goes really wide. Delory and Bootney have a better run. As they come down into the chicane, Jay still leading his back way. Delory still trying to find a way through, and Bootney as well is trying to get past the pair of them. As Bootney goes down the inside of Delory, Delory really pushing the limit there. Jay's managed to get away from these guys. Bootney really trying to push as hard as he can. He's got a great run here on Delory. Delory's looking defensive. He's going right to the inside by the looks of things, and Bootney will have to look around the outside later on the brakes. Can he get the job done? Really much difficult. He's currently in front, and he gets the job done. A beautiful move around the outside. Beautifully done there by Bootney. Well done to him. Delory is now straight back at him and trying to get him into the next corner. Looking in the comments here, Martin currently saying go Laney. Nicky saying hey, Mark's in the house. I believe that's X Martin, and I'm saying that as Delory goes down the inside and gets past Bootney. He throws it down the inside. I believe Laney was telling me in the practice session we had a second ago that X Mart is actually Laney's boss, if I'm correct, and that's why X Mart is currently cheering him on, and Laney wants to make it into tier 1 so he can give X Mart a run for his money. So currently Laney is still out in front, 2 minutes 20, with WSRJ still leading this trio away. He's not getting away from these guys. Delory trying everything he can to get away past Jay and get away from Bootney, but Bootney is not allowing this to happen. Still Klaus Martini holding it strong in 5th place. Craig still trying to bring that gap down. He's about 7.5 seconds back from him, and Fly's just had a terrible start since the start of this race, but they're all lapping pretty consistently right now. As Nicky puts, haha, yeah, that is right, and I thought it was. He was telling me in the practice session that Laney wants to do really well in the tier 2 so he can be promoted into tier 1 and to hopefully race his boss X Mart in the tier 1 category. He's got great pace, and I saw in his practice session he was actually very quick, so Laney has got the pace to be in tier 1. So let's see if he can have a good season and get himself to give him a chance to race X Mart. But we go back to this fight here. Currently got Jay still in front with Delory trying to stay in front of him as Bootney just misses his braking point. The tyres are starting to wear now, they're starting to die out. and the best of the drivers are using the best of their advantage right now. We've got 17 people watching the stream and only 14 likes, so please, those 3 people who are watching the stream and haven't hit the like button, then please do so. I see Exmar there puts a comment, Laney for tier 1 please. If he wins the championship here in tier 2, he will be promoted into tier 1, so I'm pretty sure Laney will have that opportunity to race you, mate. But currently right now he is way out in front, the only man lapping in the 20s. Everyone else is still in the 21s. Jay has got Delory all over him now. Delory has managed to drop Bootneep a little bit. Bootneep, with that little mistake, has lost out. Part of the chicane. Delory still trying to hassle Jay as they come down the hill. He might have an opportunity here. He looks to the inside. Jay has gone defensive already. Really takes a shallow line. As Jay just trying to keep him behind him. He's got 3 minutes left, so probably going to get one more lap probably out of this. But as of right now, Jay doing everything he can to stay in front. Delory in third and Bootneep in fourth. This has been the battle of the night. It's always been about these guys, but Laney currently way out in front. Still doing it for the Exmar and Prolapse boys. I'm assuming he wants to be racing Exmar, but the Prolapse boys colours is currently in Jay, and he's holding back this fantastic fight between Delory and Bootneep. Klaus Martini currently still in 5th place and is keeping tabs on Craig. These two matching each other lap for lap, and Fly, like I said, with a struggling start, hasn't really managed to make any edgeway on anyone. But we go back to Jay, Delory and Bootneep. The only fight on track right now. If you guys want to be a part of this championship and want to get involved with these guys, then please head over to motivracing.com. We want more touring car drivers, we want more GTE drivers, and the more we can get in, the better the series will be and the better show we can put on. As you can see, these guys are putting on a fantastic show for you tonight. The community we have here is fantastic. Great set of drivers, great set of lads, and it's all good fun. But right now I believe we'll be starting the final lap. Jay still heads this trio. Delory in 2nd place, Bootneep in 4th. These guys pushing as hard as they can towards the end of the race. We sadly lost a driver. I can't remember which driver we lost, but I'm pretty sure for the next race next week they will be back ready to fight again. Bootneep looks to the inside of Delory. Delory brakes much later and he's missed his braking point, I think, a little bit. No, he gets it brought up and he makes up a lot of time on Jay. This is their last opportunity. This is the last lap of the race. So it's this kind of do or die moments now. Jay still in front of Delory. Delory, Jay goes to defend. Delory choosing a different line this time. He's going around the outside. Is he going to try and get the switch back? He gets so close to Jay. As Jay still holding him back as Bootneep is looking to make a different line. He goes wider to make a tighter exit as he comes through. Is Bootneep going to get close enough? He catches onto the back. He doesn't really get any advantage. Jay still in front of this pack right now, doing a fantastic job to hold on to them. Laney coming down to the final part of the circuit and is going to be looking on to take a win here tonight in the tier 2. We're still focusing on this fight between Jay, Delory and Bootneep. This is going to go right to the line for these guys. We've got 16 people watching. Please hit that like button if you haven't. These guys putting a fantastic show. Jay going to defend. Delory going to the outside. Delory going for the switch. And they just make contact. Delory just gives him a little nudge. Looks to the inside. Jay holding on to position. Delory struggling with the front grip there. But it looks like Jay gonna hang on at this minute as Delory looks to the inside. He switches to get a better line out of the corner. But we return to Laney, who's currently coming through the penultimate corner and into the final corner to take a fantastic win here tonight in the Tier 2 Touring Car Championship. He comes through that nasty puddle and towards the line. Laney will take a race win here at Brno in the rain. And you see Bootneep has taken the pair of them. Bootneep is now into 2nd place. Brilliant move. We've got to miss that. Jay is going to finish in 3rd and Delory in 4th. So Bootneep will take 2nd place. Jay in 3rd, Delory in 4th. Fantastic fight from those three. Awesome to see. It was a shame we missed that move. but brilliant driving from them. Klaus Martini in the Mercedes is going to round off the top 5 as he comes around the final corner. And it comes towards the line now. Flash of the lights. Klaus Martini completes the top 5. Craig will come home in 6th place. Shame that he didn't get involved after that first crash incident. And then we have finally Fly, who's coming up into the penultimate corner to finish in 7th place. But awesome driving from these guys. Fantastic sportsmanship from these 3. My hat goes off to these guys. Brilliant stuff. Nicky Goods, Pit Laney, nice win. Jay did well to hold on those 2 off, but it was Zande who we lost out there, disconnected. But brilliant driving from them, and I believe Laney will take fastest lap of the race as well. So awesome stuff from them. But thanks for all that who are watching. That was the tier 2s, and we're just going to take a short break while we get the tier 1s set up and ready to go. But remember, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tune in for tier 1, where it's going to be all sorts of chaos in the tier 1 category. But from me, it's good night, and you'll have Matt for the tier 1. So I'll catch you all later.